Okay, I have to start the class now. Okay, today we will cover non-parametric tests. Afternoon sessions will be conducted by Dr. Zai. Is the correlations and the regression test. Okay. We will for the assessment we will cover from the first class. Sorry, not until today. Not until my class is until Dr. Zai class, which is later. Okay, all the topics will be covered in the assessment too. Later I will explain what is the assessment tool. Okay. Today is non-parametric test. Bear in mind, today I will cover quite several statistical tests. Okay, based on these tables, you will see that if let's say I will cover this McWhitney yield test, Wilkinson sign rank test, Crucial-Wallis, and Spearman-Owl correlation test. Okay, I repeat now how to see these tables. Okay. I am sure that all the lecturers who conduct the independent t-test, pair t-test, ANOVA test, not yet Pearson's chi-square test, categorical test, they already explained to you about the assumptions of the statistical test. Okay, like for example, if let's say your dependent variables is, for example, obesity, yes and no. Okay, this is considered categorical data. Okay, nominal skills lah. Okay, I hope you all still remember nominal scale of measurements. Okay, so if let's say your IV independent variables is gender, female, male. Okay, what kind of the statistical test you need to use? For DV is category. So you just need to look for here, category. Okay, IV is category as well. So you just need to look for here, IV is, okay, then how many groups that you are, actually is don't care. I just want to make sure it's independent or dependent data. Okay, dependent data, remember, dependent data is the data that, okay, wait, okay, dependent data is okay, it is pre-post, before treatment and after treatment. You collect the data from the same respondent 2 times. Okay, like this case, usually you are doing the cross-sectional study. You're not using the dependent data. Okay, so you only have 2 choices for your analysis, which is chi-square test and Fisher exact test. Okay, bear in mind, you need to fulfill all the assumptions like what the categorical test is Dr. Aisha yang covered. She got mentions to use that less than 20% of the expected cell count with less than 5%, right? You can use chi-square. More than that, you have to use Fisher exact test. So if let's say, okay, let's say I just turn to BMI. BMI is continuous data. Okay, BMI, I didn't check. Continuous, okay, I did not. Okay, I have to sit down better for me. Okay, BMI is continuous data. Okay, so then you have to think, gender is IV. So for continuous data, you have a lot of the choice. BMI, numerical, numeric, no? Okay, IV is 2 category. Independent 2 categories. So here okay, so 1, 2 groups. So you only have 2 choice here. This is more than 2 choice, 2 choice here. So female and male, this is independent data. So you only have 2 choice. One is if let's say the data follow normally distributed, you will use independent t-test. If not follow normally distributed, you will use McWhitney-Wilkinson test. Okay, or if let's say you are IV is income level, 3 category, okay, so IV is more than 3. So your parametric test is one way ANOVA, non-parametric test is Crucial-Wallis. Okay, bear in mind, it's really important you do the normality test for your DV. for your continuous data, for the quantitative data, for the numerical data. Don't do the normality test for the categorical data. Okay, so today I will cover this all. Okay, I will cover this all. Let's restart one by one. Okay, this one, firstly, I will cover this. The partner, we always say this is partner. Then parametric test is t-test. The partner is McWhinney test. Means that if not fulfill the assumption for non-independent t-test, then you will use McWhinney test. It's like the chi-square and the Fisher exact. This is the partner. Okay, so now we go for this. Mean that this is dealing with the numerical dependent data, two categorical, two category. If not follow normality distribution, you will use McWhinney test. Okay, so comparison of not normality distributed data between two groups. Okay, between two groups. Sorry, I forget my tool. Okay, so to compare the size of lymph node between two groups of burn patients. Okay, you only have one data. This is your data set. Okay, this is the lymph node. Okay, I hope that everyone already have it. You will see I got 99999 here. Okay, my data has the missing data. That's why I got declare what is the missing data. Okay, so this is 50 respondent. Okay, so now we start. We start two together. Okay, the process is very simple. Do the analysis. Usually, this is the proper process lah. State the hypothesis, set the significant level, check the assumption, perform the test statistic, make interpretations, and draw the conclusions. Okay, I go for the hypothesis. I remind you, hypothesis divided by two. One is null hypothesis, one is alternative hypothesis. Null hypothesis is, okay, null hypothesis actually usually is considered H naught. Okay, big H, not actually is bawah, not the atas one. Okay, it's subscript lah, no superscript lah. Okay, so this is mean that there is no association, there is no correlations, there is no nothing, no. Okay, alternative hypothesis is called there is yes. There is significant associations, there is significance, correlations, etc. Okay, clear? Okay, for the hypothesis, you will see that I put the median size of the lymph node of group A is no difference, not difference to the size of lymph node group B. Okay, if let's say you want, you can revise to there is no differences of median size of lymph node between group A and B. Okay, you will see that I use median, right? Okay, I use median. Okay, I just give the repeat to you that if let's say you are using the normal distributed data, normally distributed data, your statistic value to present the result actually is mean plus minus standard deviations. Okay, we are comparing mean. If let's say your data is not normally distributed, okay, so your result is comparing median and IQR, interquartile range. Okay, for all the stats here, independent t-test, pair t-test, one-way ANOVA, actually we are comparing mean. For here, we are comparing median. Okay, that's why you will see many people, they will mention median in the McWhinney test. Okay, so if H alternative is the median size is different to the size of lymph node of group B, or you want to say there is significant, or you don't want to say there is differences of median size of lymph node, whatever, also can. Okay, bear in mind, also can. As long as your null hypothesis is no, alternative is yes. Okay, Whether you want to put significant or not is up to you. Okay, this is my style lah. I prefer lah. Okay, okay. Significant level is alpha is 0.05. This one is wants to ensure if let's say less than 0.05, you will say significant. Yes, that is the difference. If let's say more than 0.05, you say no. There is no differences. Okay, when we want to use 0.05 or you want to use 0.06, actually you also can use 0.07. Why we still want to stick on 0.05? Okay, actually it's very stupid reasons lah, because everyone use it lah. I forced to use it as well. Okay, why? Because when you want to come out the result, you need to compare with the previous study. All the study use 0.05. Then yourself, you only use 0.06, which is not make sense. But even you want to use 0.06, 0.07 is acceptable, but with the reasons. Okay, for the certain case, some of the very, very low sample size, they will use very high alpha value, which is 0.10, 0.2, 20. Okay, it depends on the sample size as well lah. Okay, also the samples, how hard you get it. Okay, so check the assumptions. The assumption is very simple. Random samples, you no need to check also can, because you collect data from the ground. Definitely it's a random sample. Okay, two groups are independent. Bear in mind, two groups is independent mean that they are mutually exclusive. Like for example, female, male. It won't be satu orang ada dua answer. No, it only one answer. And then the third one is data is not normally distributed. That's it for each group. So if let's say yes, you will use McWinney test. No, you will use independent t-test. So I'm not going to okay to run the normality test again. Now we proceed to McWinney test. Okay. Okay, now open your SPSS. I already shared the data with you. Please open the data, please. Where is your class rep? Class lab, you that share the things. Okay. Class lab also that respond my message. Dashini, my class. Dashini, can I share to you? You share to everyone? One more is no. Dashini also not around.
Okay, doctor. Okay.
Faiza, no Faiza. Sorry. No, Faiza is not this year. Dashini is not this year. Noreen Safiya. My mentee, okay, I share to you. You share to everyone? Okay. That's why everyone look on me lah, okay? Okay, I give you 5 minutes. Please open the slides and data. Okay, 5 minutes. So we'll start at 10:20. Okay, cepat. You will receive two things. One is slides, one is the data. Make sure you can open it. Yeah, I can start now, right? Everyone's already have the, okay, I think that I start now. Okay, this is your data. Okay, so this is the, okay, assumptions. Okay, so now we start to run the McWhinney test. Okay, start to run the McWhinney. This is the group. This is the group. Group 1 is considered group A. Group B is considered 2. Okay. So now we start. We start do it together. Okay. Analyze. Okay. This one is very clear direction. Non-parametric test. Did you see that? Okay. Then go to independent. Wait. I want to teach you which one. Legacy dialog. Okay, so non-parametric test. Okay, legacy dialog, because two groups, two independent samples. Okay, click. Okay, you see here, sometimes you will put label, right? This one is show the red label. Maybe you are not interested on the label. Let me repeat again. Analyze non-parametric tests, legacy dialogues, and two independent samples. You can right click and display the variable name if you want. Okay, right click, display the label names if you want. Okay, test variable here is called dependent variable. What is the dependent variable you would like to test? So my one is lymph node, just masuk. Okay, just masuk. Okay, this is the group variable. What is the group? Group A and group B. Okay, masuk. Okay, she will ask you define groups. Okay, if let's say your group 1 is 1, group 2 is 2, then just masuk 1 and 2 lah. Okay, if let's say your coding is 0 and 1, then you letak 0 and 1 lah. Depends on how you code. Okay, so now it's 1 and 2, continue. Just click continue, click OK. Itu saja. Okay, so you will get the result. Okay, then I have to explain one by one. Okay. Okay, so this is your result. Remember, this mean rank is not same as the mean. Okay, we are not interested on this mean rank. As I said, we are comparing the median. So at the end, in the thesis, in the article, we not report mean rank. Okay, so I just can tell you that this table is seem like not really useful to you. Okay, so but later I will display the descriptive. Later I will explain later. So this is the result. Okay, McWhinney U test and Wilkinson W test. Okay, we are using the McWhinney test, right? You can mention this is McWhinney U test or McWhinney test is up to you. Okay, asymptotic. This is called asymptotic p-value. This is exact p-value. Okay, you have two kinds of the p-value. The differences usually will be very small, 0.001. Okay, not be very far. Usually, based on this, usually we will pick the second one, exact significant value. It's different way of calculate the p-value. Don't worry, not significant, both will not significant. Significant, both will be significant. It won't be banyak changes lah. Okay, so this is the p-value 0.016. 0.016 is less than 0.05, right? So you say because of p less than 0.05, you reject. Remember, we are talking about reject less than 0.05. We reject null hypothesis. We conclude that the median size of the lymph node group A is statistically significant different compared to the size of lymph node of group B. Okay, this one ada masalah dah? No, right? Because it's less than 0.05. Okay, there is many way to do this. Okay, I know that some of you can say that the median size is significant different. Also can, okay? But usually we won't. We tak buat macam ini is different. We don't know what is meaning of difference. So usually people use at least will say significant difference. It's telling that based on the statistical test, I prove that that is statistically significant. But for some of the people like me, I lagi suka is statistically significant. Okay, so why? Because of my concept is very simple. Sometimes some of the factors is affect a certain disease. Agree? Okay, however, it might be in the statistical test, you cannot find any significant relationship. So, but sometimes the result is significant, but based on the clinical point of view, actually no way, no reason why that is significant. Because this is using the statistical test to prove whether significant or not. So we usually will be, for me, myself, I will usually say this is statistically significant difference. Mean that based on the statistical test, I can tell you this is significant difference. However, I don't know clinical point of view. Okay, so sometimes you will see that in the article, sometimes they will use this. Okay, for your thesis or for your article, very simple. If let's say, if first variable you use statistically significant, please use this term throughout your thesis. If let's say first sentence you use significant, throughout your whole thesis use significant. Okay, we are talking about consistency issue. So we tak kisah whether you use statistically significant or significant or not. But don't be like first variable, I am so happy I put statistically significant. Second variables, hey, I don't want already, I put significant. Tak boleh sorry tak boleh You start to get tembak by the examiners Okay, I repeat consistency is very important. Okay, bear in mind you will see that most of my slides, I will use present tense. Bear in mind, you are doing thesis. You are the one who complete the study and baru present the thesis. So bear in mind, you are using was. Usually it's the past tense, not present tense. Okay, bear in mind, I keep repeat, don't 100% copy my slide, and then tell examiners that, hey, I copy totally slide, you cannot blame me, Okay, then the examiners will shoot you Okay, so this is, remember, this is the way about result. Okay, now we want to present the result in the thesis or article. We not allowed, bear in mind, we not allowed to copy the table and paste it to the thesis or article. Not allowed, We only select the important informations. Okay, how for this kind of the statistical test, we need the median and IQR. As I say, this is comparing median, right? But my table tak ada median Tak ada Okay, what you can do is you can go to do the median. I just teach back again like what Dr. Zai. Oh, sorry. I think that is Dr. Zai or Dr. Aisha teach you about descriptive analysis. Analyze. Descriptive, you can use explore or you can use descriptive. It's up to you. Okay, I prefer explore Okay, my own personal choice Okay, explore. So just put dependent list is lymph node. Factor list. Factor list is put group and A and B. Dapat. Okay, click OK. Okay. Okay, so you will see the median here. Median for group A is 1.33. IQR is 6.32. Okay, median for group B is 11.1. Interquarter range is 11.93. So I dapat the median and IQ out. So bear in mind, you need to do is you need to do the final conclusions. The medians was or is up to you, but better was lah. Okay, significant, not significantly different to the size of lymph node of group B tested using what kind of the test? P-value. The median size, IQR is what? The median and IQR is what? And when you present the result, don't copy all the words. Okay, you can present as this size of lymph node. You can present, sorry, this one is the error, not the Jack test. It's the U test, right? Okay, U test. Okay, now U lo. Okay, U statistic, no need the Jack test, U test is much appropriate. So this is 38. Okay, so this is the result. You need to present median and mean IQR. You see whole things from the SPSS, I only take mean Whitney U test and the p-value. The rest I not copy and paste into the Word file. So this is the way that you present the statistical test result. Okay, now this is McWhitney test. McWhitney test, now your turn. Okay, researcher would like to investigate the duration of staying in hospital, not normally distributed. This I assume that this is not normally distributed. Okay, and between two groups, is group 1 and group 2. This one. Okay, now you need to run the McWhitney test and then try to interpret the result. Okay, I give you 3 minutes. Can you do it now? Now we change the variables. McWhitney U test. Okay, 3 minutes. Okay, so wait. I think this is simple. I do it here. Okay. Okay, bear in mind, you see here, this icon, I introduce another icon to you, this recent call. You see the band, the France, then that you see this icon. Okay, whether you are in which page also can. So this is the icon that will save the previous history that you do it. Okay, but because in one research, you are not only one variable. You maybe repeatedly use the same test for different variables. Takkan you pergi analyze and non-parametric and then it's very far, right? So you can recall what you do it right. Just now like too simple. Itu saja. Then you just take out what you have. Then just put the durations. Then click OK. Then sama lo. So you skip all the process. Okay. So you will see that the result is significant. Mean that there is significant differences of statistically significant differences of the median of durations of hospital between group A and group B. Okay, because it's less than 0.001. Okay. Okay, now we go to the next. Okay, Wilkinson sign rank test. Wilkinson sign rank test is here. The couple is t-test. Okay, mean that this is deal with the dependent variables. So mean that like for example, before treatment, after treatment, what is your BMI level? Before treatment, after treatment, the glucose level, the differences of glucose level is significant or not? If let's say the data is normally distributed, we use paired t-test. If the data is not normally distributed, we will use Wilkinson sign rank test. Okay, we will use Wilkinson sign rank test. Okay, now we do it together. Okay, two Wilkinson sign rank test. Okay, the scenario is to compare the body weight of patients before treatment and after treatment. Okay, before variable and after variables. So this is the first step, simple step. Now hypothesis will be there is no differences before and after treatment. Alternative hypothesis is the medians are different before and after treatment. Okay, so usually I will use alpha 0.05 two-tier test. Okay, assumption very simple. Two groups are dependent, mean that related samples. The differences of data is not normally distributed. Okay, Maksud, if let's say not fulfill the normally distributed for paired test, you will use Wilkinson sign rank test. Okay, so now we run the sign rank test. Okay, analyze. Sorry, I will see. This one before and after. Before and after. Okay, analyze non-parametric test. Legacy dialogues and this now is two independent now is two related sample. Okay, two related sample. Then variable 1 and variable 2. So before, after. Letak saja. Okay, before and after. Okay, then she automatically will take the Wilkinson for you. Default setting is Wilkinson. Okay, so just click OK. Okay, so this is the result. Okay, I repeat, analyze non-parametric test, legacy dialogues, and two related samples. So it's up to you. You just click before, click after. Okay, if let's say you terbalik, tak akan affect your result one. Sometimes maybe you accidentally put after first and second is put before, it won't affect your result. Don't worry. Okay, just click OK, then you will dapat the result. Okay, this is asymptotic significant, only one result you have, one p-value. So you will see the now hypothesis is no difference. Alternative hypothesis is difference. The p-value is 0.102. Is more than 0.05, right? So it's not statistically significant. So we have said that because of p-value more than 0.05, fail to reject the hypothesis. I doubly reject the null hypothesis. I have to accept. So we conclude that the median of body weight of before and after is not statistically significant. Okay? Or you want to list the different way, there was no statistically significant median body weight before and after treatment. Also can. It's up to you. Okay? So, and then the way is you need to do the I data median, right? I don't have median value. So I need to come out the median value. So I go to this icon. Just now you should have what? Explore. Okay, now I take out all before the ones that I do. So just put before, just put after. Because I got two variables, right? So I just letak before and after. Okay, for the Zoom link one, later if let's say suddenly terminated, please go to the second link. Okay, click OK. So this is the result. Median before treatment is 56.05. In the quarter range is 20.8. For after treatment is median is 62.1. In the quarter range is 22. Okay. So now we have to go to how to report the result. Okay, now we have wait for our don't go they come in. Yeah. Okay, so now we continue. So this is descriptive before and after. So conclusion is the median of BMI before body weight before and after treatment was statistically significant difference tested using Wilkinson sign rank test. Okay, bear in mind, you'll see I not explain further about differences. Tak perlu, okay? Or you sometimes you will see people don't like this kind of the writing. They will say the median of body weight and will not statistically significant tested using okay, like this. Oh, so it's up to you, but it has to be consistent. Okay, has to be consistent. So it's up to you. So the result is you can put the jack test. This one letak jack test or not? Let's see. Okay, this is the jack test, correct? So p-value is 0.102. Before and after treatment, 56.05, 20.8, 62.10, 22. Okay, this is the table, how to present the table. Okay, now your turn. I give you 3 minutes. A researcher would like to investigate the changes of the blood pressure before and after treatment. Compute the result using an appropriate statistical test that you suggested. Interpret the result and draw conclusions. Okay, this is Wilkinson sign rank test. Sama, just run. I give you 3 minutes. Before and after. Three minutes, Okay. Two related. Okay. Okay, you will get the answer is less than 0.001. The result is less than 0.05. So you will conclude that because of p-value less than 0.05, you reject the null hypothesis. So there is significant, statistically significant median differences before and after treatment. Okay. Okay, you will see that someone writing is quite similar. Actually, it's true because scientific writing for chapter 4 actually is the very boring writing. We can't, and then we don't want to use the bombastic or very unclear words. Okay, and then it's better that every sentences use a similar words and same words because to avoid the confusions. Okay, now we proceed. We proceed to another statistical test. Cushon-Wallace test. Comparisons of not normality distributions data more than two groups. Okay, Cushon-Wallace test here. So you will see that the dependent variable is numerical data. Independent variable is category. However, it's more than two category. More than two category, like income level, ethnicity, stage of cancer, then different classroom, type of hospital, etc. If data is normal, please use one-way ANOVA. If data is not normal, please use Cushon-Wallace test. Okay, Cushon-Wallace. Now we proceed to Cushon-Wallace. Okay, there are two ways of doing the Cushon-Wallace. Nanti I will show both. Okay, the scenario is to compare the life satisfaction score of selected respondent in three countries, A, B, and C, life satisfaction score. Okay, so you have three countries. So this is same procedure, state the hypothesis. This part is a little bit different. It seems like ANOVA is a little bit different. Page note now hypothesis is the median of life LSS we say short form LSS of three countries are now different. Okay, now hypothesis tak ada masalah, but alternative hypothesis is telling at least one pair of country has different LS. Okay, bear in mind why we have this kind. We tak boleh letak macam ini. We cannot use as this. This is the proper one. You cannot say there is difference median among three countries. Because you have three countries, right? It might be A versus B difference. A versus C, no different. A, B versus C, no different. So for Cushon-Wallace test, even though ANOVA test, as long as what one pair is different, it will show you p-value less than 0.05. That's why our writing tak boleh macam ini. If let's say our writing is there is difference of median as among three country, maksudnya A versus B versus C is different. But most of the time, three groups doesn't mean that there will be very big difference between each other. Okay, if let's say you got four categories, if let's say I tulis macam ini, it means that D has to be, four categories has to be different. It is very hard. So for the ANOVA test or Cushon-Wallace test, we are talking about pair comparisons. As long as got one pair is different, your result will show P less than 0.05. That's why our writing for alternative hypothesis slightly tukar. So we'll tukar to at least one pair of country has different median LLS. Okay? Okay. So now we change. Now after that, alpha value 0.05. It's same. This is three groups. Sorry. Three groups. Okay. The three groups are independent, not related. Three groups are independent. Yeah, sorry, should be groups are independent because we might be more than two groups or more than three groups. Okay, the data is not normally distributed in each group. Okay, if let's say normally distributed, please use ANOVA. Not normal distributed, please use Cushon-Wallace test. Okay, now we proceed to the Cushon-Wallace test. Okay, this is normality test. If let's say you want to have a look to see how to do the normality test. Okay, I'm not going to cover this. Okay, now more than two groups. More than two groups. So we start. I will teach you two way of doing the Cushon-Wallace. Please pay attention. This is first options. Analyze non-parametric test. Legacy dialogue. Just now is two independent, right? Just now is two related. You are using Kunsher Wallace. Two independent consider McWhitney U test. Now is more than two categories. So will be K independent samples. Okay, K mean that more than two. Maksudnya more than two. Okay, test variable LLS. So this is the test variable. Okay, group variables is country. Okay, I have to go to check how I coded the country. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So I letak max minimum is 1, maximum is 3. Okay, if let's say you coded 0, 1, 2, then you have to use 0 minimum, maximum is 3, 2. Okay, so this is 1, 3. Click continue. Just click OK. Okay, so this is your result. Same here. Okay, so this is Kunsher Wallace H. Okay, H here define hotel link lah, hotel link, THOTELLING, hotel link. Okay, so this is p-value less than 0.001. So it's telling you that at least one pair is country has significant LRS. P less than 0.01 is less than 0.05. You reject the null hypothesis. So you conclude that at least one pair of country has statistically significant difference median LLS. Okay, median LLS. But we don't know which pair is differences. Okay, you still remember ANOVA test, you will immediately have the post-hoc analysis. It will tell you different pair, which pair is significant. Okay, but for the Kunsher Wallace test, if let's say you're using this method, tak boleh lah. Okay, that's why I need to introduce another method to you how to do the Kunsher Wallace. Okay, this is another method. Okay, analyze non-parametric test, independent sample. Okay, this one a little bit faster. Analyze non-parametric test, independent sample. Okay, independent sample, customize analysis, customize. Okay, customize click. Okay, customize. Okay, now field. What is the field? Test field. Same like just now. You are doing the LLS. Okay, your country is groups. This is tak ada masalah. Okay, we go to setting. Customize test. Kunsher Wallace test. One way ANOVA. Kunsher Wallace pairwise. All pairwise. Kunsher Wallace. Just click Kunsher Wallace saja. Okay, Kunsher Wallace because we are doing Kunsher Wallace. Okay, and then click run. Okay, this is your result. Okay, your result is 100% same as just now. This is p-value less than 0.01. This is quite good statistical test. She tell you reject the null hypothesis. You tak perlu fikir also. Okay, so reject the null hypothesis. By which pair is significant? This is the box plot she showed you. Look like very differences, right? But I still don't know which group is statistically significant. She will tell you as this. A compare with, this is called adjusted significant value. Last column. Okay, last column. We are talking about last column. Adjusted significant. A versus C. No differences. Not because p-value more than 0.05. So we say that there is no statistically significant median between A and C. A versus B. You see, this is 0.00. So you are saying that less than 0.05, right? So you are saying that there is statistically significant difference median difference between A versus B. This is 0.145. Okay, so this is more than 0.05. You say that there is no statistically significant difference between B and C. Okay. Wow, good, a lot of things. Okay, so you will see that this is called, if let's say you are significant, you need to go to, I repeat, this is the way, if let's say you can use either way to do the Kushner-Wallis test. If the Kushner-Wallis test for the first one not significant, actually you no need to proceed to post-hoc test. Maksudnya semua no differences, you no need to check anything. If let's say that is significant, you can do these second options. If let's say you tamau uterus use the second options to run the Kushner-Wallis test, is acceptable. Bear in mind, it's acceptable, okay? But because of most of the undergrad students, we just teach the first options. So maybe you are not familiar on this. You might be not hear your friends from other field that use second option, but the result is 100% same. It's up to you, 100% same. Okay, I just repeat 100% same. Okay, now this is called post-hoc test. Okay, we just give her the better name only. You don't think about that. Think more. Post-hoc test is same like pairwise comparison. Comparisons. Okay, when people talk about post-hoc analysis, actually we are talking about multiple comparison. Okay, this mic is not good. Better sit down. I don't like to sit down. It's okay lah. Okay, sorry. Okay, so this is post-hoc pairwise comparisons, or you will see another words. People will call it multiple comparison. It will be the same thing. Because I'm not sure that in the one-way ANOVA, Prof. Manila, right? She teach you is APA names. Actually, they are referred same name. Post-hoc test, multiple comparison, pairwise comparison are the same thing. Okay? So this is country. You have three pairs. So country A versus B, country A versus C, country B versus C. Okay? So this is your result. You are telling that it's not significant. Actually, you realize that if let's say I tamau tengok these three category, compare country A, compare country B, LLS, only A and B, what is the suitable statistical test? If let's say data is not normally distributed, A and B, which one? Can you speak loudly or not? Which one? A and B, two category. Which actually is this not before and after, so that this one, right? McWhinney test, right? Okay, this one clear, right? McWhinney test. Okay, actually for this one, McWhinney test, tadi yang saya ajar. Okay, for this part, actually you are using the McWhinney test. McWhinney test. Okay? McWhinney test. This one, she teach you A versus C, B, A versus B, C versus B, right? She also use McWhinney test, actually. However, bear in mind, you have three pairs. Your data is not, it's not independent. That's why you have to think about the correlations of the data. So that's why that you have three pairs, right? So your P, actually your P value has to be divided by 3. Okay? Why? Because of you have three pair, right? That actually your data is satu saja, but you run 3 times. Actually, when you run 3 times, your P value has to be, we call that statistical words, we call that is adjusted. Okay? When you adjusted, mean that you have to adjust with something. 3 pairs maksudnya adjusted with 3. So this method, We call that many method. The common one is called Banforoni. Okay, Banforoni. So you see that here, you see Banforoni corrections. Mean that this is the p-value from McWhinney, but saya sudah divided by 3 for you. Faham tak? If let's say you tamal, you can do McWhinney test, do it, and then divided by 3, you will get the same result. You can do manually lah. Maksudnya you have to do 3 times lah. Okay? But now you don't need to do 3 times anymore. Terus ada result. Okay? So now you have to write, do the descriptive, also same. Okay, also same. Now we do the descriptive. We need to see how to present the results. Okay, sorry, before that, I need to explain about McWhinney first. Okay, if let's say I have 4 categories, I have 4 countries. Okay, may I know how many pairs of I have? Can you calculate now? How many pairs of the data that I have now? Sorry, B versus day, C versus day. Okay, so I totally have 6 pairs, right? So according the Banforoni corrections, you can, tak apa masalah, we need to do the pair comparison, right? You do it one by one. You do 6 times of McWhinney test. For the p-value, you divide by 6. Faham tak? So this is called Banforoni corrections. We bagi dia better names saja lah. Okay. Okay. Remember, if let's say this is 5 categories, she will based on the how many pairs of the you have, then according the pairs that you have, then adjusted with. Okay. If let's say you tamal use this method, can. So like for example, just now A to a C, right? McWhinney test, right? I do it for you a little bit faster. So LLS, McWhinney, country, because you still remember that this one we can declare, right? So I just want to compare. Group 1 is country A, group 2 is country B. Let's say, click continue, click OK. So this is the result, right? Wow, significant, less than 0.01. But there are the 3 pair. So 0.001 divided by 3. Wow. Okay. So also same lah. Okay lo. So that's why you will get kosong 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 lo. Okay. I don't want to do this. I use 1 versus 3 lah. A versus C. Mean that this one you can tukar one. C is 3. Group 3. So group 1 versus group 3. Okay. McWhinney test. I run. So my result is 0.043, significant, right? Tapi belum significant because I need to adjust first. So 0.043 divided times, sorry, this is equal. Okay. 0.043 times 3. So you will see that it's direct, not to divide. Sorry, it's not significant. You see my decimal point will be slightly different compared with this because of this value is not the final value. Do you see? I click here. You see? Nampak tak? So my result will be slightly different with the final one. Okay? So this is the way. If let's say you don't want, you can do 6 times McWhinney if you want. Okay? That's why I just repeat to you. So this Banforoni correction is the method to adjust the p-value. Darab, not divide. Sorry. Darab. Sorry. Okay. Darab. Alpha value divide, then p-value is direct. Okay, so now we do the descriptive for the Kushawali's test. Okay, same. Do it together, please. So I use this one. Explore. Okay, explore. So I take out LLS country. Okay, country, LLS, country. Click OK. Okay, so you will see the median IQR for group A is 12.5 and 5. Group B is median is 28. IQR is 9. Group C is median is 18.5. IQR is 13. So we get all the values. So that's why we need to report it. There was at least one pair of country has statistically significant median LRS among 3 countries tested using Kushner-Wallis test. But which group is significant? Median LRS of country A was significantly lower than median LRS of country B. Median IQR tested using what? Okay. Usually we will say tested using pairwise comparison with Banforani corrections. Bear in mind, you have to remember p-value adjustment of p-value have many methods. Even though you still remember in ANOVA test, Prof. Marina got mentioned, got Turkey compare method and I show you lah, simple. I takut you all sudah lupa. Okay, so we see here, compare means, okay, let's say ANOVA, you see post-hoc, banyak test. You see, Banforani here. LSD, Turkey, CDAC, and SETFER, also Duncan. This one is quite common test. But for the common, Paling common for the Kushner-Wallis test is Banforani. Okay, so this is the test to adjust the p-value. So you need to report in the thesis what kind of the Banforani methods that you're using. That's why we got macam ini. For the Kushner-Wallis test, there's a little bit difference is you, this one tak perlu also can. Okay, median IQR, you have to mention, you also have to mention this one, p-value, and then tested using Kushner-Wallis test. You see, I can write different name, post-hoc. If you tak mau, you can use multiple comparison, pairwise comparison. If you say you tak mau, you can use pairwise comparisons. It's up to you. Okay, with Banforani corrections. Then what is the result? Then what is the result and what is the result? Okay, you need to put as the footnote in the table. Okay, I repeat. If let's say your SPSS show that your result is kosong kosong kosong. Please, this is not the real kosong. This is not the real kosong. This is the value that she not able to tell you because of the decimal point issue. You see, it's many. It's not the real kosong. So that you, when you write in your thesis or article, you cannot mention kosong. You have to mention p less than 0.001. Not equal. Sorry, 0.001. Bear in mind. 0.001. So you see, my writing is less than 0.001. Okay? Okay, now your turn. Okay, investigate the happiness score in the 3 countries. I got happiness score. Okay, so now you need to try by yourself. Okay, two ways. Please try Kushner-Wallis using 2 methods to do the Kushner-Wallis. Okay. Oh, okay. 3 minutes, Okay. Happiness score. Okay, then click OK. Okay, the answer is more than 0.05. If let's say more than 0.05, you no need to do pairwise comparisons. Okay, and if let's say you want, you also can use this and then to, oh, okay, okay. To continue it, where is it? Okay, this one. Okay, so this one also same. You can do it, okay? But the result will be 100% same because they are using the same concept. Okay, 0.062, 0.682, more than 0.05, right? Okay, the rest you perlu tengok already. Okay, not significant, no need to see the pairwise comparisons. Okay, now we proceed. Now you already learned 3 tests. One more test last. Spearman rank correlations. Comparison between both quantitative variable, one or two both variables is or not normally distributed. So this one, couple is Pearson's, so both dependent variable, numerical, independent variable, also numerical. If both is normally distributed, you use Pearson correlation test. If both are either one, not normally distributed, you will use Spearman correlation test. Same, all is test the steps. Firstly, now is scenarios is differences. To want to see the correlation between weight and height. There is no correlation between weight and height. Alternative is there is correlation between weight and height. Usually it's 0.05. So random sample, 2 variables are independent. 1 or 2 variables is not normally distributed. You will use Spearman rank test. Okay, if let's say not follow the normally distributed, you will use Spearman rank test. If follow, you use Pearson. Okay, Spearman rank test. Okay, okay. Analyze. We do it together. Weight and height. Analyze. Correlated. Okay, correlation test, right? So correlated. Okay, this one because of later Dr. Zai will cover more. So that's why at here I just simply teach you how to use the Spearman. Dr. Zai will cover, explain in detail what is Pearson in the afternoon. Okay, so bivariate, correlated bivariate, click bivariate. Analyze, correlated bivariate. Okay, okay, clear, Okay, muscle saja, weight and height. Okay, then you will see the take later lah. Actually, Dr. Zai will teach you Pearson. I teach Spearman, right? So I click Spearman to me lah. Okay, actually nanti is same procedure lah. Okay, so Spearman, click OK. Oh, this is the result. Okay, correlation value and the p-value. Okay. Okay, click OK. So there is no correlation. There is correlations. Okay. If p-value less than 0, equal to 0.211. Okay, this is p-value. This is p-value. P-value 0.211. Because p-value less than 0.05 fail to reject the null hypothesis. So we say that there is no statistically significant correlation between weight and height. Okay, this is called correlation coefficient 0.18. The weight and the height, the correlations is 0.18. So later Dr. Zai will explain more what is this. Okay, now we do the descriptive. I need median and IQR. Definitely I need to do descriptive. So same, explore. So take out everything. Take out everything. I need weight and height. So masuk lo. Okay, I need weight and height. Weight and height. Okay, I just click OK. Okay, so median and IQR for the weight is 60, 22. Median and IQR for the height is 158.5 and 18. Okay, dapat na? I dapat semua. So we start to say there was no statistically significant correlation between weight and height tested using Pearson rank correlation test. What is the R value? You see, this is special thing. Correlation test is the must to report the R value. This is the R value. This is the R value 0.18. Okay. So 0.18. P is 0.211. So the median IQR is above. Okay, I have to apologize that supposedly this is last class. Okay, that's why you should understand what is the R from Dr. Zai class. Baru go to my class. However, unfortunately, Dr. Zai today have the clinics in the hospital this morning. So that's why we swap the class. So maybe you are not clear now what is the definition for R. Please hold it because that Dr. Zai will explain clearly on later. Okay, so this is the correlation value. This is median. This is IQR. This is the P value. You see, we are not copy 100% SPSS output from the and paste to the thesis or article. We are only select the informations we want. Okay, what if the result is significant? Let's say you see that this is example only. P value is less than 0.05, less than. So that is statistically significant. We need to tell people negative or positive. If this is negative, you need to tell negative. And this is 0.8, right? So this is a table. At least 0.8, we say strong relationship. 0.6 to 0.8, moderate, strong. 0.3 to 0.5, fair. Less than 0.3 is poor. We need to tell people the magnitude. Only correlation test, you need to tell people the magnitude. I'm not going to explain many. Dr. Zai will cover this. Okay, so now's your turn. Weight and stress score. Can you do it now? I give you 2 minutes. Weight and stress score. Weight and stress score. Weight and stress score. Okay, you will see that the result show that it's less than 0.001, right? So it's less than 0.05. That is statistically significant, but 0.64, so we have to go to see this one. If 0.64 positive, right? So you have to say positive. 0.64 is moderate strong. You have to say moderate strong correlation between number of this between weight and stress. Okay, clear? Okay, now I have to explain all again. Okay, for what you see here, all non-parametric tests all the non-parametric tests I will say median and IQR. You nampak tak? All the tests that I just now explained is median, IQR. For the parametric tests, all the tests that I will explain is mean plus minus standard deviations. Your research. Any other story? This one is other story. This is not para. This is not non-para. Categorical test. I repeat. If categorical test, no need to do normality testing, so that tak perlu non-para or para, tak perlu already. Okay. So we have the certain assumption, certain method here. If let's say your data is normal, please report mean plus minus standard deviations. If your data is not normal, please report median IQR. Okay. If your data is categorical data, you just report frequency and percentage. Please zoom go to the next third link, please. Thank you. Less than 1 minute. I think I need to hold first. Go to the third Zoom link. Thanks. result based on the statistical test, or she will say only use one term for association for any test. Also can okay. Maksud, maybe your supervisor's team, hey, if let's say you use normal data, you report that there is significant mean differences. If let's say you use the Manwini test, there is significant median differences. Your boss might say this. Okay, might be your boss say that since this is so many different statistical tests, you will use many different statistical tests because it depends on the types of the variables, right? So she might tell you, simple lah, some more use association. Mean that even t-test, there is significant association. Manwini test, there is significant association. Okay, I let you know it's acceptable for the thesis and for the article, acceptable. So now I not say that you must follow me. Please follow your boss. Okay? Okay. However, for assessment 2 tomorrow, please follow what we teach. Okay, Tapoli use association for everyone. Okay? Only for assessment 2, please follow our lectures note because this is the proper way. But for thesis, sometimes it's because if let's say one thesis, you got mean differences, median differences, correlation, association, quite kalam kabut. Sometimes because most of the time when we say writing, we have to say consistency. So that's why most of the research team will say, don't be so difficult or talk about association. Okay, this is because of this. That's why they ask you to change to association. Okay, clear? Clear? Okay, so we will cover all until today afternoon by Dr. Jai class. After that, you will go to the assessment 2 and the summary class starting from 10:30 tomorrow. I estimate we'll finish at 11. I hope that I can finish on 11 because I just want to briefly explain to you everything. But it might be up to 11:30 lah. Okay. After that will be your assessment 2. Okay, I repeat, assessment 2 is in MK1. Okay. Okay, you tak semestinya has to be there. Okay, but I will conduct the summary class at there. Okay, I just let you know that for summary class, up to you whether you want to attend or not. Physically or hybrid is up to you. I'm okay. Okay, but bear in mind, my Zoom account is only 100. How many of you are more than 100? Sorry, if let's say those young, they what? Don't blame me. My account is free one, so that's why I can accommodate for 100 per student. If let's say you cannot go into the gym, might as well you come to my class physically. Okay, up to you. It's in NK1. Okay, all can attend online or physically. Okay, but I already booked the MK1 to you from 10 to 1 p.m. You can do the assessment at there if you want. Okay, assessment is group assessment. Okay, 10% is open book. I don't care where you do it. Okay, you want to do it here, you want to do it in your room, is up to you. You have 36 group with different title, different data. So you tak perlu think that you want to copy the other group. Okay, so might as well I just repeat. For the assessment, basically we are asked you start from beginning, key in data, until analyze the data. Okay, so only submit one word found in the Google link at 1 p.m. Okay, basically we will give you 1 hour saja, 12 to 1 p.m. If let's say my class finish early 11:30, I might give you 1.5 hours. Okay, it depends on my class, but basically you can complete less than 1 hour. Okay. Okay, it's group assignment as an assessment satu group please hantar satu saja. Okay, and because last time for the first assessment, actually you only have 36 group, right? I received 70 plus. I don't know why. And then And then most of the group is like, for example, group 1, she submit 3 copies, but 3 copies might be, you still remember last time the question A, B, C, D, E, right? Maybe first draft is A, B, second draft is A, B, C, third draft is A, B, C, D, E. I have to check everything to see that which one is your final draft. This time, it's very simple. I double check already. What I will do is, I will randomly pick one draft and then mark. Okay, so that make sure you only submit one draft, one final draft. And last semester, some of you submit few drafts with maybe first 2 draft is the kosong one, empty one. The third draft is the correct one. So make sure you don't have this kind of the mistake for this assessment tool. Okay, it's open book. You can bring notes, you can do it at any way you want. Okay, make sure you complete and submit in 1 p.m. Okay, any question before I end? Okay, right? Okay, so I wish you all the best tomorrow. Okay, good luck, and I will see you 10:30 either online or either at here, up to you. For today, for tomorrow morning, later I will share the Zoom links to your class rep. Class rep ada actually, or I don't know lah. I share to class rep lah. I hope that he will share to you later. Okay. I just repeat for the SPSS you rasa that I didn't copy the table from SPSS and paste into the thesis, into my writing presentations, okay, into the interpretation. Bear in mind, you also have to do the same. Cannot copy, just pick the important informations, okay. Tomorrow I will explain the title and the assessments to you, okay. So see you all tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye. Thank you.